Thank you. It was a long drive, but I wasn't missing it. Thank you all so much for coming. This is my first show in Indiana, so thanks for welcoming me so warm. Everything you're hearing tonight from music and lyrics is mine, and I'm very excited to kind of play. I was telling everybody that I had met today so far that it was kind of strange to make an album during the COVID situation and then not be able to play any of the songs for anyone. So when you're building a set list, now I have a whole new album. And building the set list was a little bit tough this time, but I've got a mix. I've got some new stuff that you're some of the first people to hear, so that's kind of cool. And I've got some of the stuff from the album we made last year, so. Thank you to Miss Betty and David for putting out such a beautiful event, for all of you for being here. I'm excited for Liz. I heard the sound check. It's unbelievable. So we're in good hands. Juno, every time I hear that name, I crawl back into the same restraint. Juno, why did you have to go that way? I'm waiting on every worn out day, and I ran wild on my way back home, and I lost my mind in this holding cell. They got me holding out my everything. Juno, up in the urban I left, you tumbling, you taught me that Juno, why did you have to close that door? I'm waiting on all that I'm living for, and I ran wild on my way back home, and I lost my mind in this holding cell. They got me holding out my everything. I ran wild on my way back home, and I lost my mind in this holding cell. They got me holding out my everything. Thank you. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. That's a new one. That's called Juno. I am going to tell some stories tonight, as much as I can fit in my time, and I hope to someday come back and have a little more time with you. That's actually up to you guys if you like me or not. And Betty, she runs the show, and David. But I'm very happy to be here. And this next one, there are some stories, don't worry. I'm not just going to play them all and not say anything. I've been really counting down. Like we said, we had to move this show from last year, and I was like so bummed because I had never been into this part of the country before, and I live in a very cold place. And it was kind of cold this time, and I was a little bit bummed. I was like hoping for some sunshine. We got it today, though. So this next one is on the album I made last year, and it's called Altrave, the album. And the story of this song is I had about 4 or 5 songs where I said, these are album songs. Like, I had probably 30 or so songs that were a bit miscellaneous, and finally I had written 5 that are on the Altrave album. I go, I'm getting somewhere. And then this song came along, and I said, I got an album, because it kind of became the catalyst for it. And it's a song called Learning.
I'd like to give this song to the ones that left, to the ones that leave their roses to die there on the desk, to the ones who set their matches to the carpet. While I'm burning, you just shut the door and lock it. Well, I've been learning, how to hold up these walls, how to keep these pipes from freezing over. You know the lady stealing lullabies, she's been lurking. But I've been learning, yeah. Oh, I'd like to give this song to the ones that stay, but just for a little while, before they vanish without a trace. The way you disappeared, you must be magic. You got what you needed from me, now that you have it. I've been learning how to keep the winter warm, how to keep these pipes from freezing over. I've been learning how I can repel, how to cure each one of all your poisons. You know the witches from the north come without warning. Well, I've been learning, yeah. Well, I'd like to give this song to that one that's left, to the one who stands beside me, even when there's nothing left. To the one who keeps her promise for the future, and to that one I wished I'd found a whole lot sooner. I'm still learning how to show my whole heart, put it into someone else's hands. I'm still learning how to be a better man. And I'm sorry for those times that I still stumble, know the angels from the heavens, you're just like them. So do you fly back to the clouds to visit often? Well, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, yeah, yeah. Well, I'd like to give this song to the one that's left.
Thank you. So every day, I go out to the garage, and Dad runs the sound, and we practice. So every day, you know, we do a guitar check. And shout out to Rob. Thank you so much for running the sound tonight. Appreciate it. And every day, you know, you check, and he goes, okay, give me a guitar, and it's usually just... you know, just something to get some volume. And one day, for some reason, a November and a half ago, I go... and I went, yes. Because you have moments when you write songs where you go, awesome, now here's the problem. I forgot it immediately. Which happens every time. Now, luckily, Dad didn't. Right? And he goes, it sounds like... go, cool. So for about a month, 2 months, 3 months go by, and I'm sitting in my room, and I'm going, maybe when I get back again, just rambling over it, and I'm like, it doesn't stick, and that's such a cool little thing. I didn't want to lose what it was. And then I met this young lady, and that's exactly how she sounds.
I've been lonely long enough, darling. You know I've been listening long and hard. So can I show you what the moon looks like when you're loved by the right woman? So spin that record round again, baby. You don't have to cry alone no more. And I wanna walk with you through the meadow, through your mind. I'm gonna need you to show me how, hey. Well, I've been dreaming about you lately. Have you been dreaming about me too? To think I didn't think I'd earned you. You taught me that just wasn't true. You said that it's okay to wander. You came through like the water and the rain. And now I'm dreaming again, darling. But now I'm dreaming of them days, hey. Lately,
thank you. I always say that song has shoulders. That's my shoulder song. I had it on my voice memos all day, just feeling myself. My fiance's looking at me like, you're proud of that, aren't you? You're welcome. So in terms of songs, for me, this is one of the most listened to, and it's actually an older one. I wrote this when I was 16. I'm 22 now. Does everything sound okay? You guys having fun so far? And I put this one out. It's called Dancing Alone, and I did a couple of versions. And in terms of viral videos, this was my first song that got 1 million views, and I remember running around my house and being like, Mom, look how many people saw it.
I asked for a dance, that's all I asked. And this love that I felt, I should have known it wouldn't last. Now I'm wishing I was home. You left me dancing alone. You've got another man, and he's taking you home. So cry me a river, or find me a light, and a sheet for my shivers, oh no, and to cover my eyes. So I'll go out tonight to find some kind of love that'll only last the night. And I don't even drink, but I will for now, and I will tonight. I said make it a Manhattan, and I'll sip it slow. I don't even like whiskey, but then again, I wouldn't know. So cry me a river, or find me a light, a sheet for my shivers, whoa, and to cover my eyes. So cry me a river, or find me a light, and a sheet for my shivers, oh, and to cover my eyes.
Thank you. Anybody in the healthcare field here tonight? Anybody that knows somebody? I know you know somebody that does. Thank you. Natalie is her name, by the way. Figured I'd let you know. You guys are gonna know more about her than anybody. And she's a nurse. And so one night we're dating probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 months, and she's, I could tell something was weighing on her, and with the understaffing and the pandemic and the craziness that we've all been through, we've all heard so much about, obviously, but I could tell that it was coming home with her. And it kind of just hurt because the stress wasn't going away. She was working on a medical surgical floor, and they were short-staffed, and she was working after hours all the time on her shifts, and she was just burnt out, I could tell. And she kind of said to me, we're sitting there, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm asleep. And then I will wake up because I can even sense the stress. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, why do you think I was made to care so much about it? And I thought, well, that's both a sad thing to say, but also probably the most beautiful thing you can say. And that night, of course, don't have my guitar. One time, since I was 14 and I picked it up, I didn't have it with me. And that's so weird because it's sort of like another arm for me. And so I wrote it all in poetry form. And I applied the guitar to it later on. So this song was actually written in sort of like a certain cadence for a poetry to be spoken. And the music came later, which isn't really how I do it normally. And it's a song called Nursing Heart. It'll be on the new album.
Well, I guess that they admitted me, 'cause I'm a liability. And I've swallowed every drop from every bottle. And I swear to you I'm fine. This happens all the time. And if I fall flat, just leave me on the floor. So I guess that I'm confused as to why you even care. 'Cause you don't even know me, and don't you even dare try to tell me some story about how it is your job. Well, I'd rather sit here floating in a tub of alcohol. She said you can blame this nursing heart of mine for giving all I have to the people I don't know. I know that you can rest now. You'll be better soon, for I'll still be watching you from just the other room. You can blame this nursing heart of mine to give and care a million times. And I've seen a million men like you, and I've cured a million more in truth. You can give up if you choose to do, but I won't stand by for losing you. It's backwards to the woman that I am. And just like your manners, my bedside has seen its brighter days. And I know it's not my fault that you're unwell. Well, I did my best to rescue you, but you turned away all I could do. And now you sit here cold and vacant like a shell. So you can blame this nursing heart of mine for giving all I have to the people I don't know. And know that you can rest now, and you'll be better soon, for I'll still be watching you from just the other room. And that night she asked the Lord, why would you curse me with this care? You know it keeps me up all night, and I'm not even there. And he said, child, I know it's hurting you, but trust me when I say to you that I put you where you are because you're needed. Well, I needed them to see and know the woman that you are. Well, you changed the way they saw this world, and you wiped away their scars. and I wrote it in a verse for you. I hope that you will read. And inked across her arm it read, "Here am I, send me. Here am I, send me."
Thank you. We got time. So in terms of, this is actually my most listened to song, which is cool. I wrote it in a basement, made of styrofoam. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. And I wrote this one very quick, and I was laying in my bed. I won't forget it because of the significance the song seemed to have on people, and it's a simple little song, but I owe a lot to it. And I sat in the room. I remember it was very late, and I had to be quiet, because at the time, I was living right below where my dad was sleeping. And my dad's right there. He drove me all the way here. So let's give him a hand. And this song came pretty quick, and I came up, I played it for him the next day, and we recorded it that minute. And we put it out, and it's been my most listened to song, and it's a song called Gentle Conversation. It's on the Ultravay album. And it goes like this.
I know that I'm not perfect, and I know I make mistakes, but recently my heart's been broken 100 different ways. 100 times, 100 more on 100 different days. And somehow just to chat with you helped 100, give or take. See, I'd like to spend some time by the ocean with you, and paint the sky with colors we never get to use. I've been hurt and I've been broken, I've been broken and I've been bruised, but your gentle conversation, oh, it seemed to get me through. Oh, I've known you a lifetime, and I've known you just a day. Well, I knew you then, but I know you now, and I know that sounds the same. You see, God's got a funny way of letting people in, and the simple things mean more to me than most things ever did. You see, I'd like to spend some time by the ocean with you, and paint the sky with colors we never get to use. I've been hurt and I've been broken, I've been broken and I've been bruised, but your gentle conversation, oh, it seemed to get me through. So I guess I'm saying thank you for listening to me rant, for listening to my babbling and to all my lifelong plans. And I know that this sounds funny, I just hope you understand that just the conversation helped more than most things can. See, I'd like to spend some time by the ocean with you, and paint the sky with colors we never get to use. I've been hurt and I've been broken, I've been broken and I've been bruised, but your gentle conversation, oh, it seemed to get me through.
So Indiana, I know you don't really know me that well yet, and you probably haven't heard this one. But if I could just hear you sing that first line,
I'd like to spend some time by the ocean with you and paint the sky with colors we never get to use. I've been hurt and I've been broken, I've been broken and I've been bruised. But your gentle conversation, oh, it seemed to get me. So that was beautiful. Just one more time for me. You see, I'd like to spend some time by the ocean with you and paint the sky with colors we never get to use. I've been hurt and I've been broken, I've been broken and I've been bruised. But your gentle conversation always seemed to get me through.
Thank you for singing. You sounded beautiful. So awesome. Thank you for that. You guys learn fast. If you actually watch the video, I'm staring at the iPad for the lyrics. I shouldn't tell you that. I love the flash. I told you about the Star Wars thing, but I have a flash water bottle that's covering the guitar the whole time. It was so improv. It just happened. It was improvised, but it worked. And the whole time, like, I tried to get away with it, but I'm definitely just reading the lyrics the whole time. So, just a quick story. I was sitting with my fiance this week, and I met Liz. By the way, she's wonderful, and I heard her sound check, and it's going to be an amazing show. She's such a great person, and she's very talented. And I was like, oh, you got to see who I'm playing before, this week. And I geeked out because she sang John Prine on YouTube recently. You guys know Angel from Montgomery. And all week I drove my fiance crazy because I got stuck in my head. I am an old woman named after my mother. All week she was like, are you done? Go play. Go get it over with and come back. Get another song stuck in your head. I felt like I had to share that because it was so cool. Is it cool if I pick it up just a little? You guys down for a little bit of that? Cool. That's a good time. So this is another one of the new ones, and it'll be on the next one, the next album, which I think is going to come out later this year. That'll be cool. So that'll be fun. Thanks. I'm like 4 songs in, and it's already driving me crazy. This is a song called Do My Best.
Haven't we given enough time to the dark side of this moon? Haven't we given enough time to the questions we can't ask ourselves? There's time enough for asking once we're home. So I'm gonna do my best to rest my eyes on this. There is no tomorrow I can see. Walking on this road, I'm standing alone now. Haven't we given enough time to the starlight that was shining down on you? Haven't we given enough time to the patience that you asked of me? I'm trying, but I'm failing, and I'm listening to you fine. Oh. So I'm gonna do my best to rest my eyes on this. There is no tomorrow I can see. Walking on this road, I'm standing alone now. And I guess I just never quite made it home. And I guess I just never quite made it home now. just never quite made it home. And I guess I just never quite made it home. And I guess I just never quite made it home. And I guess I just never quite made it home. So off I go now, off I go again, just like last time, baby. Off I go now, off I go again. Can I hear you? Can I hear you? And I guess I just never quite made it home. Last time, baby. Off I go now, off I go again. I'm gonna do my best to rest my eyes on this. There is no tomorrow I can see. Walking on this road, I'm standing alone now. And I guess I just never quite made it home. Thank you so much. I think my shoes are too big. I'm usually, like I said, sneakers, you know? They usually have a pointy toe and they hit the pedal at the wrong time, but we recovered. So you're having fun? I am. I'm having a lot of fun. Just making sure I don't overstay my welcome. Okay, cool. We got time. You guys have been wonderful so far. This wasn't going to make the set list, but it is now because I'm feeling it. This is a very important song to the El Treve album as well. I went to visit some of my best friends in New Hampshire, which is a very beautiful place in New England. And they live there. And I remember going to meet with my best friend, and one of my other best friends drove with me. It was about a 7-hour drive. We drove through Vermont. It was very beautiful, and it was summertime. And we were listening to Every Kingdom by Ben Howard on repeat for a while, and it was great. It became a summer thing. And we got there, and I remember we stayed in this sort of, I call it the box. It's like a big wooden room over their garage, and we all hung out there, and we were playing a game. It was a nerdy game. And my friend's girlfriend goes, well, I'm only here for the interesting. And I wrote it down. Because I had never written a song before, truth, listening to the room around me and then making that the story. So in my head, it was like a play that I got to be an extra in. So sometimes I like to write about the things that aren't so direct. So take this one how you will. I woke up in the same old box I woke in yesterday. And something's different somehow, somewhere, some things never change. It was dark and I got higher to change the altitude, but the light came through and I realized I'm only high on you. 'Cause I'm only here for the interesting. The circles that I'm running had me twisted as this tea. So I'm flying into Phoenix, going home. But only half of me is halfway there, you know. What if I don't even want to go? I guess I find that interesting, you know. You know what I just realized? I only have 45 minutes. And I'm just now realizing Betty said 7:43.
So we're calling this one short because I've got one last one that I'm going to squeeze in. Is that okay? Are we on time? I am so sorry. I was thinking 8 o'clock. Liz, I am so sorry wherever you are. It's a good tune. Go check it out. It's on Altrave. My dad's over there right now looking at the camera going, what is he doing? Indiana, thank you so much. We're going to have a great night, and I hope you'll have me back sometimes. It'd be a dream to spend a little more time. Is it cool if I come back? Is that okay?
Roll on, darling, baby, down. Well, I'm the king of time, and it seems I'm always wrong. Fell in love with an angel that came straight from hell. Well, she's on fire, and it's just too hard to tell, baby. So will you fly with me? Or will you ride with me, mama? Can you handle the royalty? Come on now and show me your loyalty, babe. You're dealing with the king of time.
I'm going to send you off with a fun one here. Thank you again all so much, and I'll see you again soon. I won't lie, I love this part. Is it okay if I play a little guitar for you before I leave? I want to play a little rock and roll for you. Can I hear you a little bit? Thank you all so much. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you all so much. God bless you all. Enjoy the show. Liz is going to blow your mind. I'm blessed to be here. Be safe. See you soon.